Hi, welcome to this video. This visualization shows on how time spent on day-to-day activities like visiting fields, social entertainment can be used to understand habitual patterns of people. Smart Retailer, a fictitious American retailer, would like to expand the footprint into Europe and would like to understand the habit patterns of the people in this region. We have taken an open time use dataset, cleansed it and normalized it to fit the visualization. What we also did is we have grouped different activities into a common folder and then aggregated them in the calculated fields to get a common picture or to understand on an activity spent on aggregates. The habits pattern storyboard helps us understand some of the key questions here. How much time does the euro spend in each of an activity here, like personal, social, household? This can be filtered by country and or gender. We also notice that they spend good amount of a time in personal, social and household, which we would analyze in the next worksheets. And how do the men and women spend the time here, and which activity do they spend the maximum time and minimum time, which nation spends maximum time in what activity and which nation spend lesser time in what activity. For example, if we say this, child care is usually higher in Norway and minimum in Bulgaria, Poland and Spain for child care, and then we see cleaning and dwelling. So we want to analyze the three top criteria here, and we want to see how people spend their personal time. CMO, for example, can infer from this story that the French are more serious about the personal care and are also food lovers, and the women in France, they do a lot of shopping as usual with any other women in the world. Hence, a personal care product which is customized for French can be thought of an option. Interestingly, women in Norway spend good amount of time in feasting, so CMO can think of reaching out to a specific women base, a female base in Norway through a carnival event or through a sports event to attract a female base in that particular region. CSO, for example, can infer where to set up his warehouse and perhaps can think of a centralized warehouse for a retail product when the visual shows a common trend. For example, if he wants to include leisure products, we see a common trend across this one, even on the sports here. So a common distributed warehouse can be thought of an option. And this shows on how people spend the time in the recreation. We see people spend good amount of a time in watching TV and video, and men do a lot than women. And a TV commercial can be thought of reaching out to men. A TV commercial targeted at men could be a good idea to reach men in this area to sell retailers specific products. The visualization is quite intuitive, and we can also see time spent per activity here with an intuitive slider across the country. For example, if you see the eating patterns or education, we can simulate it per country to see how they spend time, which nation spends what, how much time, and which nation is higher and lower. You can select it for different activities here and make an inference on the habitual patterns of people in this region. We have different other worksheets which will help us understand various patterns, and this is being done for individual analysis. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.